Welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you the 4-week update of the 12 Pans of Christmas project, which is where I chose 12 items that I want to use up before December 25th. So today I'm going to go through each of the items and show you my progress since the last time that I showed you them, which was 2 weeks ago. So I'll start with the two products that I've already finished up in the past 4 weeks. So the first one is my Maybelline Baby Lips in Pink Punch. This is all that's left. This is just the plastic applicator. And this I would just use every night before bed. And the other product that I finished up was the Pink Crazy Daisy. I'll just show you the progress really quick. Alright, so I started here. I was here at actually the first week because I accidentally showed this during one of my other updates for a different project. But this is where I was 2 weeks ago, and I have since finished it up. So that is 2 products finished for this project. So now I'm going to show you the remaining 10 items that I have. I'll start with the other pocket bacs that I have. I have 3 remaining, and I want to finish 2 of the 3 of these before December 25th. So I'll just show you their progress really quick. Alright, so the one that I've been using every morning before I put on makeup is the Creamy Pumpkin one, and that's the progress on that. Alright, so this is the next one, and it's been a little bit shooken up, but basically this is the one that I tend to use at work, and this one is One Hot Mom, which is a Japanese cherry blossom scent, but that line is the progress as of the past 2 weeks, because I didn't start this one until probably a week and a half ago. And so this last one is Winter Candy Apple, and the line is just basically where it was at the beginning. I haven't actually touched this one. So that is the progress on my 3 pocket bags. Alright, so next I'm going to talk about the lotions in the project. I have 3 of them. Technically 4, but I'll get into that in a little bit. So the first one is the Jergens BB Body Perfecting Cream. So this is my progress. This is where I was at the beginning of the project. This was 2 weeks ago, and as of today, this is where I am. It's not as much as before, like the progress is definitely more from the first with the second update, but I haven't been using this as much. I don't really know why. I mean, I use it mainly at night just to put on my arms. I don't know if it's just that I haven't been feeling like putting on lotion. I think I've just been having a lot of like late nights, so I haven't had a chance to put it on. Like by the time that I get into bed, I just want to fall asleep. I don't really want to put on lotion, but I'm definitely thinking this is going by pretty well. And even though I have the line here, you can still like squish it in, and this still stays flat, but you know, there's not a lot of this left, so I'd say that's pretty good progress. So the next lotion that I have is the Pumpkin Pecan Waffles from Bath & Body Works, and now that it's actually getting a lot colder, this one is like awesome. I've only used it once in the past 2 weeks because I'm trying to focus on the Jergens one, but I don't have a super large amount of progress in this, but it did actually make a decent dent. So I was here in the beginning, I didn't use it in the first 2 weeks, and then as of these last 2 weeks, I've gotten down to the second line. And so, you know, I use this mainly on my arms as well, but I don't know, like for one usage and that, you know, like half an inch mark, that's pretty good in my book. So hopefully the Jergens one will be gone soon so that I can just use this one at night. So this next item is basically like a set item. Basically originally I wanted to use up this lotion, but I also had this Aveeno one at work. So I thought, okay, well I'll use this one up, and I thought it'd be done by the end of September, which it's not. But basically my plan is to sort of use these 2 in like tandem with each other, just to use them up at work. So I don't know how much progress you're going to be able to see. I again don't have a line on this, but I can definitely tell that I've used it, but I haven't been drinking as much water for whatever reason, so I haven't had as much of a reason to put lotion on my hands after I get out of the bathroom. But I don't know if you can tell, that's the progress on that. I think it's definitely getting smaller. I just don't have an exact like an exact progress amount for you. But I do have some progress on my Honeycrisp Apple and Buttered Rum Orchard Lotion. And as you can see, I know you can't tell at all because the thing got shook up and I was trying to wait for it to start sinking down, but for whatever reason it's not. But in any case, you can see by the line, I have used this like 2 or 3 times in the past 2 weeks, and it's gotten down to basically where the label sits, like the very top of the label. So I would say that that's pretty good. Obviously it's not amazing progress, but I do have quite some time to finish both of these up. I don't know, judge for yourself. I think it's decent progress. Next I have my e.l.f. Tinted Lip Balm in Grapefruit. Kind of rubbed off all the writing. But this is basically the lip balm that I've been using that has replaced my Maybelline Baby Lips. Alright, so I'm not sure if you're going to be really able to tell what the progress is, but I'm going to have a clip next to this so that you can more accurately see how much I've used up. I'm honestly not even sure how much I've used up just because it is a lip balm in a pot. But basically I use this every morning that I put on makeup, after I put on a hand sanitizer, you know, just to keep this clean as well. And by the time that I'm actually ready for a lipstick, my lips are all hydrated and they have a little bit of color to them, which is always nice. I think I've done a good job just because I've used it every single morning, but I honestly couldn't tell you what the progress actually was. I guess we'll see when I edit the video and I put the clip in. So next I'm going to talk about my cleansing products. First I'm going to talk about the oil-free acne wash from Neutrogena, which is just basically their like microbead scrub. So I think I've used this actually more in the past 2 weeks than I did in the first 2 weeks, which is good. However, my lines do not show that progress. So as you can see, this is where I was when I started. This is where I was 2 weeks ago, and this is where I am now. So, like I said, I have used this, I want to say, 3 to 5 times, whereas before I was using it 2 to 3 times. But I think the reason for that is that it slopes, it gets smaller this way, but it gets wider this way. So, because this gets bigger, it won't actually show the progress. But I don't know if you can tell, it's more pinched in than it was before. I don't know, I mean, I can't really say for sure if this has more progress than before, obviously, because the lines don't really show it. But I have been using it, and I'm definitely noticing a difference on my arms when I use it. Like, I haven't been getting as much acne. So, I don't know, that seems like pretty good progress to me, and hopefully there will be an even bigger dent next time. So next I have the Glam Glow Super Mud in the white packaging. This is just basically like a clay mud mask that you put on your face as like either a treatment for acne, or you can just put it all over and it just kind of sucks up all the gross oil and everything out of your skin. It's awesome. But yeah, so basically I think I only used it once in the past 2 weeks, rather than like twice in the past 2 weeks, which is what I'm hoping for. I'm not really sure if there's progress, but I'm gonna show you guys and you can tell me if you think that there's progress. So yeah. Basically, I think last weekend I used some other masks, and the point of me putting this in the first place is just that I want to use it up before it goes bad, because this is decently expensive, even with the discount that I got buying it at TJ Maxx. So, I would say the fact that I used it at all in the past 2 weeks is good. Using it twice in the past 2 weeks would have been better. But, you know, just the fact that I'm using masks makes me happy, and hopefully you guys will see progress even though I can't. So yeah, that's the progress on this. So the next item that I have is the Ultra Gentle Daily Cleanser from Neutrogena, which is basically what I use to clean my brushes with. And what I do is I fill this up about 3/4 of the way, and then I'll use this. I'll just squirt some of it into my hand and, you know, work the brush into it to clean my brushes. So this is the thing that is going to have more progress overall than this is. I don't have a line on this for whatever reason. I think I'm going to make a point next time to make a line, but this is going to be marked and remarked every single time, so I don't know. That's probably why I haven't been marking it. But in any case, I'm pretty sure it was like halfway done, and then when I use it this time, it's been down to here. Again, I know that I've used it one time in the past 2 weeks, and I know that I've washed my brushes, so there is progress on this. Not as much as I would hope, obviously, but the fact that I'm using it at all is good. Alright, so I'm going to talk about the one makeup product that I have in this project, and that is my NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat foundation and my Garnier BB cream in light medium. And basically my plan for these is to try and use up all of this, but only finish up half of this by December 25th, and we've now reached the point where this is too dark to mix with this. So now what I'm gonna have to do is mix this with something else and this with something else. What I've been using right now is my Revlon Color Stay foundation to mix with one or the other of these, and we're gonna see how long that will go for. But today I'm wearing the Revlon foundation with this on my face, and I think it's a pretty good match. With this one, I can't really put a line because it's so liquidy. Like, it will get all over the cap inside of here, but like, it's so liquidy. To me, there's no point in actually drawing a line on this. And then with this one, you can't really see progress from, like, if I were to fold it, you can't really fold it much more, but you can see it on the sides that it's more sloped. It's more like concave here and here, but right now I can't actually draw a line without pushing more product up into this area. But that is the progress on these two. Alright, so next I have the Urban Decay Deslick Makeup Setting Spray, and I'm kind of at a wall with this one. Alright, so 2 weeks ago I was here and I started up here at this line. Now, I've gotten down to this point, and I can't actually get it to spray correctly anymore. It either just comes out in, like, spurts, or it doesn't come out at all. So I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with this. Luckily, you know, this project goes till December 25th, so I have some time to figure out how I'm gonna use the rest of it. If you guys have any suggestions, please put them down below of what you think I should do to get the rest of this used up, because I do want to finish it. So the final product that I have is the Simple Cleansing Micellar Water and my Big Lots cleansing pads, or, you know, cotton rounds. So the original plan for why I put these in here is that these are horrible and I don't really like this product, so I wanted to use them together to get them out of my collection. And what I've been using them as is basically when I mix my foundations, I put it on the back of my hand, then I'll squirt this onto a cotton pad and remove it, and then I would use the second one to use these up quicker and just remove whatever was left. Then, after 2 weeks, I had used these up way too quickly. So I have since just been using one at a time. It slowed this down, and this is still about halfway to go. So last update I said I'm not sure if I'm gonna buy more of them or if I'm just gonna find some other way to use them. I think I'm just gonna have to buy another set and then just use them 2 at a time again. But yeah, these, I think I have about a week's worth of pads left in here, which is pretty exciting. And as you can hopefully see, this is where I started. This is where I was 2 weeks ago, and I guess I used a little bit less of this. I know I had some days where I wasn't wearing a huge amount of makeup, so that's probably why this is a little bit less. But I would say for 2 weeks, that's not bad. I'm really happy with how these are going. Wish this was going a little bit faster, but progress is progress. Alright, so that is the 4-week update of the 12 Pans of Christmas project. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video, and let me know down below if you're panning anything that you're excited about. I'd love to have a discussion with you guys on your progress. And give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye! Them up, and so I thought today I would go through that I finished up just at night, you know. I was, wow. And then